As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusea has declared war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on, I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Usea, has been seized by the Erusian army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusea, on the continent of Usea, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Osean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Usean peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN. Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
The world was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Usea was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Useans, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Usea, paid for by the Oseans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusea, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusea went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone.
As of 1 p.m. today,
The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusea didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer. In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived. I crashed in a bombed-out Osean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye.
I am Princess Rosa Cassette Delise of the Kingdom of Erusea. Today, Osean airstrikes have shattered the lives of countless Erusians. Their attacks practically leveled the school I went to. It is heartbreaking. Tragic.
I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship, too. We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusea, on the opposite side of the Yuzian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape. They found out, and set the dogs on me.
Erusea has made a declaration to the Osean Federation and all countries on the Yuzian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusea are currently appearing throughout Yusia. The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military. After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns. Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation. The Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advance element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
Okay, I was distracted for a moment there. Oh, I was listening to the briefing, don't worry. Okay, so. Let's see what we got. I wonder what the 14-8 means. Maybe it means 14 total targets and there's only 8 important targets? This seems like it should be a pretty easy mission. You can to obtain aircraft, weapons, and aircraft parts at the aircraft tree. I think they forgot a word there. Alright, let's check out the aircraft tree. Oh yeah, I should have mentioned this last episode, but while we're reading through this, I should tell you guys a little story. So I'm pretty sure that I actually first found out about Ace Combat from I Wanna Be the Boshi. Yes, that game, for those who know it. The final boss of that game uses the final mission theme from Ace Combat 4, and I'm pretty sure that's how I found out about it, and it's like, I don't know, it's like that theme was so epic that, you know, it encouraged me to actually buy the game. So I went to I went to GameStop one day and I bought Ace Combat 4. But when I bought Ace Combat 4, they actually put Ace Combat 5 in the case. Like, I think it was just a mistake, but it's like, you know, I got Ace Combat 4, but it wound up having an Ace Combat 5 disc in it. So instead of Ace Combat 4, my first Ace Combat game ended up becoming Ace Combat 5. And at first I was disappointed because I really wanted to play Ace Combat 4, but then Ace Combat 5 just ended up being one of the greatest games that I'd played in a long time. So in the end, it was like the luckiest mistake I ever made, I guess. Well, not really a mistake, but you guys get what I mean. And eventually, obviously, I did get Ace Combat 4 too, but yeah, 5 is definitely my favorite of the two. But yeah, that's pretty much how I think I'd heard about Ace Combat before then, but I guess you could say that's how I really got introduced to the series. Okay. So I'm guessing you get less MRP on higher difficulties. Looks like we don't actually have enough to unlock a new aircraft yet. I have heard that this upgrade tree is just absolutely massive. I actually watched a review of this game yesterday, and the guy said that by the time he was done with it, apparently he'd only unlock about 25% of the upgrade tree. I like upgrade tree systems like this, though. So this should be a lot of fun to play around with. Okay, that's the one we already own. Well, we can buy these. Since this is going to be, you know, a mission where we've got a lot of ground targets, we should probably use that. Oh, that sounds nice. Well, I guess that's about all we can really buy right now. Actually, hold on. What is that? What is that first thing? Oh, we already own it. I just like how the airplanes in this game actually have stats. That's really cool. It's like some RPG elements, kind of. Well, okay, technically they had stats in the previous game, so I mean, it's like you can actually, like, increase their stats and upgrade them and stuff. Like, that's cool. Also, hold on one sec. Alright, let's start our second mission. Yeah, I want to bring this along this time. This was such a good idea. Eight upgrade parts, that's pretty good though. So the out of 40 down there, I was thinking that was like the total parts you could buy in the game. That's how much space your plane has for the upgrade parts. All right. Well.
Mage Squadron, sortie, ASAP.
All right, let's go.
Target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep. Nice shot, Mage 2. Intercept! Fire the AA! Get the radar vehicle out of there! Shit, where are the damn interceptors? It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun.
I don't even need my bombs so far.
Yes, radar vehicles have been destroyed. We're going for the radar car.
Target destroyed.
Oh yeah, I should also mention, the more targets that you destroy in a mission and the more points you gain, the more MRP you gain.
Anti-air guns aimed right at us.
In past games it would be credits, but yeah.
We don't have any anti-air. We're using the containers now.
Let's take out as many of these guys as we can.
Flexibility.
Was that a drone? Oh! Ooh! I almost did a dumb thing. Now, there are way more targets in this game than 14, or in this mission than 14 targets. I'm not sure what that 8-14 thing was about. Let's try out our ground bombs. These are better saved for groups, though. I'm gonna have to...
Enemy's barely resisting. This is
Wait, hold on. Wait. Was that automatically locking on? Hold on.
I hit my mark.
Oh, no, it wasn't. I'm not sure what I just did.
What the hell do you mean the nearest airbase has got any fighters?
I don't think... Is my plane actually launching those, or are they coming from somewhere else? Or am I just, like, dumb right now?
Bombs away.
Oh! Oh no, the plane is launching them. Okay, so that's cool. They're homing ground bombs.
Enemy interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30
telling you guys, going from Ace Combat 4, like, just, like, yesterday to playing this, like, it is such a change. It's so much more modern.
It's reliable, so trust your radars. APCs have nowhere to hide. Locked.
Let's just switch back to using our missiles for now.
Lock acquired. Enemy has entered the mountain.
Been wasting a little bit too much time with this so far.
2 targets remaining.
Box 2.
Fox 2. Careful, the enemy has a lock.
Missile. 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 Caution. Caution.
Mix of veterans and rookies.
Missile.
Box 2. Box 2.
Missile. Caution. Pull up.
H2 bombs away.
Oh, whoops, I pressed square again.
Bandit on your 6.
I did so well on that first mission, and now I'm just like, herp-de-derp-de-derp-de-derp. Come on, we got a mission to do.
H2, APC destroyed.
Missile.
Missile incoming. Evade. Attack this. Box 2. Missile inbound. Breaking. Breaking.
That's a miss.
Lockdown bandit. Move the enemy aircraft away from the base. Breaking. Can't get away from this rock.
Missile. Missile. Caution. Pull up.
Break. Break.
And those were a miss.
Box 2.
That wasn't, though.
The clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar.
H2 crashed.
There's checkpoints?
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and
That was not a checkpoint.
Destroy the target. But HQ
Well, maybe it's taking place like a few seconds in, I don't know.
damages to be done to public facilities.
Pretty sure that wasn't the first message.
Any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep.
H2, target destroyed.
Intercept! Fire the AA! Get the radar vehicle out of there!
Missile away.
We don't have any anti-air weaponry. It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun.
And we're gonna end it.
It's been destroyed! We're going for the radar car! They've got their anti-air guns aimed right at us. It's an air raid. We're being attacked by enemy aircraft. We're using the containers now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility.
Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Get the fighters out there! Protect the radar vehicle! Where's our support? If we don't get some fighters soon, the whole base is gone! Requesting permission to move the vehicle! We can't wait any longer! We need interceptors now! Lockdown hostile.
Oh, R1 and L1 let you bank left and right. I was trying to figure out how to do that. It probably said how to do that earlier, and I missed it. In Ace Combat 4, and if I remember right, 5 as well, you used R2 and L2 as opposed to L1 and R1. I was thinking, like, there has to be a way to bank in this game. Okay. That'll make this much easier.
Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected
Ooh,
to our
whoa.
entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars. 2 targets remaining.
That radar was just about to go online. Push the plan forward too fast. Space is too far.
You know, something else I really like about the Ace Combat series is how you can hear, like just all the chatter, basically. The dialogue chatter between you, or, almost said you and your wingman. You know, your main character is always silent, but, yeah. Like, I like all the dialogue and chatter between, your wingman and, you know, command and the enemy, too.
Locked. It's chow time.
Get away from that vehicle. Now!
It basically, it lets you see, like, both sides of the war, basically, and oh!
Choose crashed.
Mage 2 sucks at this, apparently. Wonder who Mage 2 is. Oh, man.
Target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry.
Well, third time's a charm. Let's do
Destroy
this.
the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days. Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles?
Yeah, I should probably stop getting so close to the ground.
Mage 2, missile away.
Intercept! Fire the AA! Get the radar vehicle out of there!
It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun. Targeting the
Anti-air radar vehicle's been destroyed! We're going for the radar car!
target destroyed. 5 to go.
Get the fighters out there! Protect the radar vehicle!
They've got their anti-air guns aimed right at us.
Accelerate! We're being attacked by enemy aircraft! Requesting permission to move the vehicle! We can't wait any longer! We need interceptors now! Shit. We're using the containers now! Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility.
Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion. Enemy interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds. We'll come. Here they come. Take them down. Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars. 2 targets remaining.
That radar was just about to go online! We pushed the plan forward too fast. Space was too far from Allied territory.
Trigger, there's 1 more to go.
That's a miss.
Alright, here'd be a good place to use our, ground bombs.
The enemy aircraft is away from the base. Breaking off.
H2, enemy has a radar lock on you.
Enemy is under close. In pursuit. Attack this.
I think I kicked the hornet's nest.
How the hell is the enemy able to hit it so accurately when it's camouflaged? Missile inbound. Evade.
Locked on.
Ah, I'm not too good with the guns.
Breaking to escape lock. God damn it, my brother was in that radar unit. Missile
Yeah, using your guns on things are definitely more challenging than in the old games. I was able to hit ground targets pretty consistently with the guns in 4.
They have a lock on you.
Oh! I thought I was dead for a moment. I know there's just one more target to destroy. I'm just racking up some points here. Oh. Okay, let's not do that again. Third time's a charm, remember?
Target destroyed.
I gotta get used to the controls though. I keep pressing L2 and R2 to bank, and L1 and R1 to like increase speed. It's literally like the reverse of the one that I was just playing. That's always a little trippy.
Check your six.
There we go. Nice.
Missed. The enemy has a lock on you, H2.
There we go.
H2. Vehicle destroyed.
Enemy missile detected. Evading.
H2. Fox 2.
Down 4, Fox 2.
Lockdown bandit. The clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers can sometimes lose their lock-on to their targets, too.
Oh yeah, you guys might have noticed that there's a time limit. That's another thing. It adds to the arcade-style feel of the Ace Combat series, but yeah, you have a time limit for missions. Although the time limit's usually nothing you really have to worry about. It's like it usually doesn't really impose any kind of challenge at all. Like you have more than enough time.
Fire anti-air gun. Now!
Enemies locked on.
This is Cold 6. Flying in the clouds. Breaking to escape off.
Missed. Missile did not connect.
I can see that.
Enemy missile inbound. Evading.
Golem 1, enemy will crash in a residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for now. Locked.
Get away from that vehicle.
Fox 2.
Missile. Evading.
Ah yeah, see, this is what I was talking about.
Landed on your 6.
Alright, got him. Okay, this has been going on for long enough. Let's go ahead and get that last target. I'm sure there's more to the mission after this anyway.
So you're trying to end this quickly. That was the last radar vehicle. Great work. Radar vehicle's destroyed, but the interceptor shows no sign of retreating. Take it out. Continue with the mission.
The interceptor.
Crush as many as you can.
That's a miss. Enemy transports are taxiing.
Oh.
No, they're not linked to the radar vehicles. Launch manually. Redo the setup. This is evading enemy missile. Here's some feedback for those war merchants. Write your manuals in a language we can understand.
Right. So you want us to take down the enemy without damaging any public facilities? That's gonna be a circus. Careful, the enemy has a lock.
Fox 2. Fox 2.
Ah, more ground targets over here. Oh, so this is the point where you pretty much just... Oh, never mind.
Target is hit. Okay, let's complete
I think it was like...
bastards.
Evading! My stuff! Bandit in my sight. Rock 2.
I made the goof again. Remember, L2, R2 to speed up and slow down, L1, R1 to bank.
Breaking off.
5 targets remaining.
Whoa!
Keep your mind focused.
What was that?
4 targets remaining. All transports have been destroyed. But what were they carrying? 3 targets
This thing looked like it was carrying some kind of EMP or something.
Launch preparations complete. Bolts are ready. Whenever you're ready. Stand clear, 15 meters. UAVs ready to launch. Away. Bandit in my sight.
Oh, those are drones.
Status report. Multiple bogeys on radar. They're close. Wait, they're being launched. You're clear to engage. They're probably hostile. Judging by the way they look and move, they gotta be these drones. Well spotted, clown. No doubt about it, we're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Take them all down. These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them. HQ, this is Golem 1. Bandits confirmed as UAV.
Ah, someone else got that one.
Repeat, bandits are drones.
Column 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy all enemy fighters and
Fighting up in the clouds like this is disorienting.
He's saying the war could change in an instant. Get over it. Yeah, I just wish they'd give us a bit more warning. Golem Squadron, surround him. Outstanding. Bandit is down.
Caution, missile! Box 2! Stall warning.
Oh wait, that's my ally. No wonder I wasn't locking on to him.
Bandit is in my sights.
Ah, I need to get lower for this.
the enemy has a lock on you.
Behind target and ready to attack.
Okay, good, evaded the missile. Oh, here comes another one. There's one. It's so hard to tell, like, if I'm locked onto them. That's it, I'm getting up into the clouds.
The ice will melt.
Get this one.
Fine, I'll make it quick. Phase 2, walking. Don't try to read their movements.
There it is.
You're low on missiles.
I'm aware, not much I can do about that, I don't think.
Bandit, right behind you.
That's a miss.
Phase 2, you're targeted.
Golem 2, the enemy's reading you. In gun range. Target was not.
Oh, come on.
Column 4, box 2.
Break! Break! Phase 2, missile launch.
Yep, here we go. Oh, finally. I think that was someone else because I didn't see destroyed popped up, but okay, these drones are going to be annoying to deal with. If I had those special lock-on missiles that I was using in the last mission, this would be a lot easier. Looking back on it, I really should have taken those. You don't really need the ground bombs for this mission.
Enemy clouds. Fox 2.
Hitting really quick enemies like this, it's all about getting your plane lined up just right. Like, you and the enemy have to be lined up just right, and if you're lucky, then you'll launch your missiles at the right time and you'll hit them. This is how it kind of goes. Like right here, maybe. There. You kind of just you kind of learn to read it and just kind of feel it over time. Like, you just kind of know when to fire.
Just 2 more.
Oh no, we don't want to stall this slow. Okay.
Fox 2.
There it is. No, no, no! Pull up, pull up.
H2, break that lock.
I only have 2 missiles left. I wonder if it's possible to fly back to base in this game and get reloaded. Because you could do that in the past games. At least the ones I played. Finally! Oh, I didn't get destroyed for that one either. Huh.
Casualties.
Maybe it doesn't say it for the drones. Oh, I should have gone up above the clouds this whole time. This is much better. And I missed. Alright then, we're just gonna have to use the guns.
So, drones don't feel a G-force, huh? The enemy knows a few moves, but that's about it. Just chase them down and pull the trigger. My stuff!
I really don't like these things.
Target is in range of guns.
Wait, hold on. When did I get more missiles?
Clouds are screwing up the accuracy.
I thought I had 0 missiles. Did I misread that?
Fox 2.
Nice kill, Trigger. Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
The skies are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission complete. RTB. No casualties. We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
I don't know. Maybe the bandits we took down caused civilian casualties.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days. You shoot, someone gets killed. The guys in charge take care of the rest.
Okay, so that mission went pretty rough. I have to do better on the next one.
But HQ has made it clear that no harm should...
You've given us air superiority by destroying their radar. The first barrier keeping us from retaking the space elevator is gone. Now is the time to group up and begin the counteroffensive. Let us reclaim what is ours.
Funny how the second mission ended up being, let's learn how to play Ace Combat 7 instead of the first one. Alright. Well then. That is it for that mission. See you next time, everyone.